What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you how we made these sloppy joes tonight. Um, so, y'all, I had my baby girl in the kitchen with me this time. Y'all know kids, they always want to be in something, but my daughter, she's just like me. She wants to be in the kitchen cooking. Every single time I'm cooking, she always want to ask, can she come in there and help? For the most part, the answer is no. Nah. Oh, you know how them kids get when you're trying to get that dinner done quick and get them showers and in bed. They always want to ask, can they do something? But when I do have the time where it's not crunch time for us, then I do let her help. And she's just like me, so she really likes the cooking and learning new things and just seeing how like the whole process going and coming out of it and seeing your finished product. She loves that. So, as y'all can see, I had her put the olive oil in there. She was a little scary with it because, you know, kids, they don't know how to do nothing yet until you tell them. But she was so nervous, holding the bottle so crazy and just, like, doing little droppings. I'm like, girl, you got to open that thing. Like, come on, act like you know what you're doing, like you've been here before. Every time I tell her that, she be cracking up. But anyway, y'all, I had her put just a little bit of olive oil. We just going to saute these green peppers. And then she was going to add some onions as well. And if y'all seen her on the side, she was picking up some stuff because this girl had her hands all the way like high above the pot. And I'm like, why you got your hands so high? She's like, I'm afraid of the fire. I'm like, it's not even doing nothing yet. And we got electric stoves, so the electric stove really ain't doing nothing. When you get to that fire, the fire is different. But the electric stove, it's not hurting nothing. You're not even gonna get burned unless you're touching the pot somewhere you're not supposed to be touching the pot. So, with her doing all of that, she wound up dropping some of the green peppers, but y'all seen her pick it up and put it in the trash, so, you know, we good, y'all. She learning as she goes, so it's nothing. But I was just on the side, cutting the peppers and the onions up while she was putting it into the pot. So now we're going to let this sizzle a little bit, and then once they get kind of like translucent, I like mine with a little bit of crisp on them. You'll see just a little bit of blackness on it. And once we did all of that, then we're gonna add the meat. But y'all, peppers and onions, y'all can't tell me if it's be comment below if peppers and onions just like will make you instantly hungry. I don't know what it is about sauteing peppers and onions, but them things, oh my goodness, I'd be just starving because it just feels like you about to cook like an 8-course meal. I don't know how and why peppers and onions elevate a dish, but man, this had me so hungry. Even doing this voice record now, starving. But yeah, y'all. So now I just mixed up the onions and peppers, and then we're going to add the ground beef after this sautés for a while. I think I was putting on in this section of the video, I was just putting on a glove on the outside just to put the meat in because I cannot touch meat with my hand. I do not like it. I don't know what it is about touching meat. Like some people can touch it and season it. I can't. I gotta have a glove. It's just something about the texture of meat that I just don't be liking. But yeah, she was over there trying to convince me to let her put on a glove and put the hamburger meat in the pot. I'm like, girl, no. You're not wasting the glove just to put the meat in there. Plus, you put it high and you make it mess. No. Gotta get a little bit more comfortable before I let her do all of that. But yeah, once I did that, now I'm just gonna break it up so that we can season it up real good. I did try to get her to do this part, y'all, off camera. Well, I edited it out because she had the pot moving crazy. But yeah, she was like afraid to kind of hold the pot and break the meat up at the same time. I don't know why. That girl was so funny. But I told her, I said, look, you just got to get used to being in the kitchen and working with the fire and the burners being on and holding the pot and knowing where to hold the pot, not burning yourself. You know, little things is gonna come, but you just gotta get used to it. So I told her we'll be in the kitchen a little, more because she definitely does like doing it, getting her hands wet, learning new recipes, things of that nature. Plus, at some point, I'm gonna pass it down on to her anyway. So, getting her in there early never hurts. So after I just break the meat up, y'all, now we just gotta season it. So we were on the sides getting all the seasonings ready, and then she's gonna add some, and I'm gonna add some. And she does pretty good with seasonings because I let her season before. So yeah, so I just added like a herb seasoning. I can't remember the name right now. And then she added a garlic, and then now I'm adding a smoked paprika. And I'll have everything listed below in the description box if you guys wanted it. And then I added some onion powder. And you're going to see me make a mess with this because, of course, I got the wrong onion powder. Here, I think she added some adobo. There go the onion powder. See, I just made a mess. I had got the, I forgot, what is it? I don't like the texture kind of this onion powder. I usually get the other kind, but I don't know if y'all know, shopping with kids, sometimes you forget what you're supposed to get, or you don't really pay attention and you'll get something else, which would be crazy. But that's neither here nor there. So after we season it, what else did we put in there? I think we're just putting up the seasonings. Y'all gotta go, clean up as you go. Don't play around, so you won't have much of a mess at the end of the night. So here I'm adding, she added pepper on this one, yeah. And now I'm just gonna mix it up. Mix it up really well, get it all incorporated into the meat. And y'all, if y'all can hear my kids in the background, they're just yapping away. While I'm doing this voice recording. Of course, I tell them, hey, y'all, I gotta do a voice recording. Can y'all lower it down? They say yes, and then never do it. Kids are funny. They just talk the talk. But look, all I care about is them being happy. And it doesn't hurt to hear some kid chatter in the back. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have this recipe below in the description box if you want to try it out. It's a super quick meal. Hamburger meat is always a super quick meal, so we never really had too many issues, which is always good. Because I be trying to find quick meals. I love cooking, but just sometimes on a weeknight, man, you trying to hurry up and get dinner done so fast. I don't be wanting to cook 80,000 things. So here I think I'm just adding that was the brown sugar. And I did just like a little bit, not too much, and tasted it later and then added some more because I did realize I needed more later. But the good thing about it is if you add a little bit now, you can always add more later. And so I'm just mixing all of this up. And y'all, comment below if y'all, and I know there's mothers out here that's like this. When you go food shopping and then you have to come home and cook too, I don't know what it is about food shopping and cooking in the same day, but it's really like insane to do. For the most part, I just want to come home and chill because you don't have to do all that walking around with the kids and stuff like that. Then you gotta come home and then prepare a whole meal. Like, no. But because this was a quick dinner, it wasn't that. But y'all, at the end of the night, I was tired. Mama was tired. So yeah, y'all, just put she put the lid on the top, and then we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit, cook all the way through. No pink meat at all. At this point, I did turn the fire down some, so yeah, we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes, and I took it off and just mixing it around, making sure, like I said, no pinkness. And now we're gonna add some more stuff. So now, my daughter is now adding some Worcestershire sauce, which is always a tongue twister, insane. And then I'm going to add the tomato sauce. And I tried to have her do it, but she was so nervous. This girl be nervous. And see how she only added a little bit? I'm like, girl, add the whole can. These kids are so funny. There you go. So now I'm mixing it all up. Now, y'all, before I did add this, I did drain some of this meat. I just took a paper towel and got some of that oil out of there. So now I'm just mixing the sauce up. And I like my Joe's sloppy as the name. So it definitely was, just to have a little bit of extra sauce on the side that you can see in that pot. And then we're going to add some BBQ sauce. Not too much. Like I said, y'all, a little go a long way. Boom, right there. So no. Oh, a little bit more. And I mixed that up, and I added some Dijon Mustard too. Dijon Mustard really set it off. I know normally people like to add a little bit of mustard, but that Dijon Mustard was good. And then Leah wanted to mix it because she felt confident. Look at her. She's doing pretty good. See, when she started in the beginning with the peppers and onions, she was nervous. After a while, you get to cooking around that kitchen, you start getting a little better. She doing her little thing. I ain't mad at her. Look at her, stirring it up some. Yeah, this was fun though, y'all. We had a good time. We was laughing. We had some music on, and she was like, "Put some music on, mommy." I'm like, "Girl, what you do about some music?" And then here, we had wound up tasting it, and then I felt like it needed a little bit more brown sugar, so I put the brown sugar in there, and then she was like, "Can I stir it out?" I'm like, okay, girl. She just got to get a little better with holding that spoon, because this is the type of stuff that be making me nervous, because then the way she be stirring, like she don't have full control, next thing you know, a whole pile of meat is on the side or on the floor. We can't be wasting no money around here, okay? Eggs is high. So we paired this with some fries, some steak fries. We already had the oil on the side cooking, ready for y'all. And I'm just adding the fries. And y'all, this was the funniest part, because if y'all could hear her say ow, and she tried to move the camera, but I'm like, girl, this is part of cooking. You're gonna get burned and pop and this and that, so this comes with the territory. But she loved it though. She loved it. And y'all, this is it, man. I had a good time cooking with my little mini me. And if you like this video, don't forget to comment, subscribe, because you'll definitely find more cooking videos in here. And I just paired mine with some Kobe Jack cheese and the brioche buns, y'all. Oh my goodness, this thing was so good.